Hello, everyone. My name is Sebastian, and today I'll be sharing a quick, easy to follow guide for parents and caregivers on how simple daily habits can help prevent childhood obesity while also improving children's oral health. The information I'll cover is based on current evidence and is supported by research from trusted sources. So let's talk about why childhood obesity matters. Childhood obesity affects about 1 in 5 children in the United States. Research shows that children with obesity face higher long term risks for health issues like diabetes and high blood pressure. And studies by Bokeda and Werner also show that they are more prone to dental problems. These eating patterns raise inflammation in the body and increase exposure to sugary foods, which feeds the bacteria that cause tooth decay. The social determinant of health for childhood obesity is food access. One major factor influencing childhood obesity is the community food environment. According to Andreas et al., many families live in areas with limited access to fresh fruits and vegetables, which leads to more reliance on processed foods. Vargas and colleagues also found that low income neighborhoods often have more fast food options, which contributes to unhealthy eating patterns and higher rates of both obesity and cavities. So, now let's talk about healthy eating habits. Research clearly shows that diet quality makes a major difference. Marshall and colleagues found that children who eat more fruits and vegetables tend to consume fewer sugary and cavity causing foods. Both Marshall and Manohar also found that sugary drinks like juice and soda significantly increase calorie intake and cavity risk. And Manohar's study found that structured mealtimes help reduce overeating and frequent snacking, which are both linked to higher obesity and caries rates.
Regular movement is an essential part of healthy development. Nemeth and colleagues found that about 60 minutes of physical activity per day helps improve metabolism and reduces the risk of obesity. Their research also shows that any type of movement counts, whether it's dancing, sports, or playtime, and that children are more likely to stay active when families participate and encourage these habits together. The link between diet, weight, and oral health is strong. Hayden's meta analysis shows that high sugar intake contributes to both obesity and dental decay because it increases calorie intake and fuels cavity causing bacteria. Tooth friendly snacks like cheese, yogurt, or vegetables lower sugar intake and reduce caries risk. And research by Bakhoda et al. Shows that choosing water instead of juice helps prevent both excess calorie consumption and repeated acid attacks on the teeth. Sleep and screen time also affect children's health. Feng et al. Found that children who spend more time on screens have higher obesity rates because screen time promotes sedentary behavior and mindless snacking. Chaput's research showed that children who sleep fewer than 9 to 12 hours have disrupted appetite hormones, making them hungrier and more likely to crave high calorie foods. So, limiting screens and prioritizing sleep make a meaningful difference. Evidence also shows that small, realistic changes at home can go a long way. Yusuf and colleagues note that reducing sugary beverages is one of the strongest ways to lower obesity risk. So, offering water first is a simple habit that helps. Their research also highlights how home routines shape eating behaviors. Cooking together exposes kids to healthier foods, a short walk adds extra movement, and keeping healthy snacks visible makes kids more likely to choose them over processed foods. Finally, families don't have to do this alone. According to a scoping review by Ernest et al., nutrition education and food assistance programs play an important role in reducing childhood obesity. Resources like myplate.gov and the CDC's Healthy Weight Guidelines help families learn what healthy eating looks like. Programs like WIC and SNAP improve access to nutritious food, and local food pantries or farmer markets help fill the gaps for families living in areas with fewer healthy options. To conclude, healthy daily habits play a powerful role in protecting both a child's weight and their oral health. Simple choices like drinking water, limiting sugary snacks, and adding more fruits and vegetables make a meaningful difference. We also know from the research that the home environment has the strongest influence on a child's long term health. When families model active routines, regular sleep, and healthier eating patterns, children are far more likely to adopt and maintain those habits. Finally, small steps truly add up over time. Even small daily changes, whether it's a healthier snack, a short walk, or choosing water instead of juice, help build a foundation for healthier futures and healthier smiles.
Thank you for listening to our presentation on childhood obesity. These are our references. Have a great day.